Alright, just wanted to make a quick video of my M1 carbine. I never really put anything up online about it, but I've had this about a year and a half. I've kind of always wanted one my whole life, probably as every other World War II kid nut Call of Duty player ever. But anyway, this is a 1944 Inland. The barrel and the receiver are both Inland, and the stock is not. It doesn't have the eye cut in it. It's fucking, I can't get that off anyway, but I'll show you the markings on the barrel. If you can, let's get this fucking phone to focus. No, come on. No. All right, well, it doesn't feel like doing it, I guess, but it says Inland 44, and then back here when you look under the rear sight, it'll say Inland as well. But yeah, it's got a really nice stock on it. I don't know if it's the original, but I mean, it is a World War II stock. It is stamped, or I'm sorry, it is an original M1 carbine stock. I don't know when it was made, but it's got the P stamp, and it also has the armory markings right there on it too. This one is the A3 model. It's got the bayonet lug, adjustable rear sights, and the also has the M stamp on the magazine release right there as well. I believe that's the only other difference for it. Let me flip it around here real quick. I don't know if the other side's worth looking at, but the other side's just as nice. Stocks really doesn't have anything wrong with it at all. No pits or anything. The rear's got no rust. It's a really nice gun. I did pay a lot of money for this one, I won't lie. The reason why I paid that is because I did research it before I actually bought it, and the ones that are both, at the time I bought it, the full Inland guns with receivers and barrels were all running around a high price of like maybe $1,500 to $1,800, I think, something like that, 19 maybe on Gunbroker. So for the price that I got this at, it was high by normal M1 carbine standards, but I didn't pay that much for it. I didn't pay anywhere near as much as what I just said, so don't worry. But even now, I've seen this gun that's the exact same manufacturer, like a 43, a 44, a 45, that are actually not even as good a condition. I've seen them get bids for about $1,100, $1,200 on Gunbroker and Arms List. So I don't think I did too bad. It's a really nice gun. Shoots great. I've shot both Remington, just FMJ 30 carbine, and the Aguila stuff, which is made in Mexico. They make stuff for every caliber. I shot that too, and MagTech as well. Those are the three that I've shot. I haven't had a chance to have any Lake City ammo for it, but I'd like to if I could. But, you know, it's a nice looking gun. I mean, I'm sure if any of you ever have an M1, you know what they're like, and they're really fun to shoot, especially for people, if it's their first time going on shooting, they want to shoot something a little bit over a 22. This is a good gun. It really has no recoil. I'm not a big recoil buff anyway. I mean, I don't consider AKs and shotguns having huge recoil, but some people do. So, but if you're training somebody how to shoot, and and they kind of just want to just plink a little bit, hand them this. It's really not intimidating. It's not big. It's not heavy. The mag isn't huge. It's not that loud. And yeah, and it's accurate too. I mean, this thing. I was shooting this at about 25 yards. And I have the sight in the 100 or the 100 yard notch, and this thing made it almost shot through each hole every time. It was nuts. I was really surprised at how accurate this gun is. But it seems like everything from every American kind of weapon from World War II is, I mean, M1s and this one, and the 1911s, and there's just something about just that era, I guess. The sights were just made really well, and they all seem to shoot really nice. So one more thing is also on the rear sight right there, you can see the stamp for the manufacturing company of this fucking phone. There it is. Yeah, so that's as well. So it's pretty complete as far as everything goes. And I'll back the bolt up so we can see that. And there's that one carbine. So, yeah. And then I got a few this is this is an original mag, World War II era. It's, I got this from a website. It's got some rust on it. I got about 5 other mags. I picked up a couple at pawn shops and stuff, and they all have that that stamping on the bottom of them. So that usually indicates there's then something else about the follower, I think, that indicated they were original military issue, which is what you want, because a couple companies like ProMag, they make some, but I've heard they're garbage. I don't know, don't quote me, but I've read some online reviews, and they say don't use them if you want to have a gun that's reliable. Yeah, other than that, so if you're ever looking into getting a M1 carbine, I'm sure they're all fine, but I know any Winchester, Inland, there's a bunch of other companies that made them. They're all really nice. There's really no reason not to get one, that I would say. I mean, and a lot of them, I think even now, you can still probably pick up decent ones for about $500 to $600, ones that are good enough, to shoot nice, and that'll maybe be a good truck gun or something. But if you want something like kind of collector issue, I would consider that's what this is. You're definitely going to pay almost around or above the $1,000 mark for it. And I won't be able to do it with my phone like this, but the barrel on this is perfect. It's got great grooves, and it's not wear down at all. But anyway, so I'll slap that in there. Next thing I got to get is a bayonet for it. I want to get an original, but the bayonets are like $250, $300 for an original. You can get the cheap Korean ones, but who wants those, right? But that's it. So, all right. Well, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and if you got any questions about the gun, just post them in the comments.